There are many techniques within internet marketing. I'm sure you're well aware of this fact. You may know many already, or you may be new and know relatively few. But the fact that there's so many different ways to succeed with internet marketing is, to be honest, one of its biggest problems. A lot of people will come along, they'll get one idea that they know works, they'll work on it for a little while, and then they'll hear about another one and rush off to work on that one. Let's face it, many of us do that. The sheer variety of techniques is one of the good things and also one of the bad things about internet marketing. There are also a lot of quite advanced techniques, they're not secret or anything like that. They're just not talked about a great deal because, well, I don't know, for a variety of reasons. People don't think other people want to know about it, or they think they're a little bit boring, or it's just sort of stuff that people don't talk about. Everyone focuses on whatever's hot this week. If Twitter's the hot topic, then everyone's talking about Twitter because it's the in thing, and they're not talking about all these other interesting subjects that are out there that you can use to generate traffic and make money. So what I thought it'd be nice to do is to share with you some of these advanced techniques, some techniques that people don't tend to talk about and aren't greatly in use. Now, you may be willing to just dismiss some of these techniques out of hand, but these techniques can make a massive difference in your business. From some of the techniques we'll talk about in this program, I have personally made thousands of dollars from. I really, really have. So, there's an awful lot you can do from what's in this. It's going to increase your earnings. It's going to help you make more money. But like with everything, it's only going to work if you apply them to your online business. If you don't bother, it's not going to earn you anything. You've got to take action on everything we talk about here. Now, one of the first things we're going to talk about is ninja spinning. Basically, you've probably heard about spinning and how to spin content. What you probably haven't been told is how to do it properly and profitably. Many people will try to spin content, but the trouble is what happens is they try and take shortcuts, or they don't do it very well, and they end up with, to be frank, trash. And you need to make sure that if you're spinning stuff, it comes out with decent quality content. It really, really has to. If it doesn't come out with decent quality content, then it's effectively useless for everything except the search engines. And let's face it, search engines do not have credit cards. So we're going to talk about spinning and how you spin content properly and profitably. And this technique we'll talk about will let you, take one article and turn it into 50 to 100 or even more unique articles. Seriously unique, 100% readable articles. And that's something that you don't hear people talk about. We're going to talk about some shortcuts to get keywords. Now, everyone knows you've got to do your keyword research. It's very, very important. Or so we're all told. But the problem is a lot of people sort of follow the herd with their keyword research. You do this, you do that. But what if there was a way for you to shortcut that so that you didn't have to sort of stand in line with everyone else and wait to find the right keywords? What if I could show you a way to cut the line and find profitable keywords that are ranking well very, very, very easily? Well, I'm going to do that. I'm also going to show you some ninja video. I'm going to basically show you how to do some video marketing, but do it properly. Now, again, everyone talks about video marketing. They all say, submit your videos. It is a good thing. But very few tell you how to submit them properly for maximum impact and value to you. So we're going to talk about that, how to maximize your revenue from every single video. We're going to talk about Ninja RSS as well. RSS is one of my favorite subjects. It's very powerful. And one of the beauties of RSS is you can get a massive amount of backlinks from it. So we're going to discuss that as well and show you how you can take a simple RSS feed from, say, one of your websites and turn it into tens or even hundreds and possibly thousands of backlinks to your website. Incredible power there that, again, people touch on and say, oh, RSS is good fun, but you don't hear people really talk about it. We're also going to discuss Ninja Ezine articles, Ninja EZA. This is basically, I'm going to show you some tips and techniques for using e-zine articles that again aren't generally talked about, but will make sure you maximize your results from them. It's going to show you how to really get the best from every single e-zine articles to make sure that every single one sends you as much traffic as feasibly possible. We're going to talk about ninja networking as well. Now again, you hear people say, oh, you should participate in forums, but that's not just everything. There's many other ways to network, but why do you participate in forums? Are you there to learn? Are you there to teach? What's there in it for you? We're going to talk about exactly why you need to participate in forums and network. Networking is vital and can make you some serious money if you do it properly. We're also going to discuss ninja planning. Now, 90% of marketers have no plan. They have no plan for their online business and fail because of it. And let's face it, if you're thinking about opening an offline business, would you rush in without a business plan and go, yeah, I'm going to open a business? Oh no, you wouldn't. You would never ever start an offline business without a business plan unless you were completely crazy. So we're going to talk about planning and show you some tips and some techniques to help you successfully plan your business. Because, yeah, let's face it, there's the old maxim that you hear people say, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. It's perfectly true. And we're going to talk about how planning can make sure you make a profit online very quickly. And there's going to be other techniques. I've not mentioned them all here. There's a few surprises for you as we go through. But basically, this is going to be an advanced training course teaching you about some powerful techniques that aren't generally discussed, and show you exactly how to harness them in order to maximize your profit and your traffic. And ultimately, at the end of the day, that can only be good for your business.